Do you feel the same? Your smile makes me curious about you, about you. Smiling at strangers in the dark. I wanna know you, yeah, I wanna know you. Tell me the secrets in your heart. I wanna know you, yeah, I wanna know you. Smiling at strangers in the dark. talk to myself when there's no one else around. I said it's not my fault. I said it's not my fault. I'm lost in my mind, stuck in this coffin of mine. I gotta try to get out. You gotta help me 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 get out. Oh, you gotta help me get out. You gotta help me get out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out, 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 out. You gotta help me get 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 out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out. Help me get out. I'm sick when I'm home. I find myself kicking the stones around. When silence gets loud, you gotta find a way out. You gotta help me get 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 out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out, 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 out. You gotta help me get 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 out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out, 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 out. You gotta help me get out. Help me get out. You gotta help me get out. You gotta help me get out. Help me get out. You gotta help me get out. You gotta help me get out. Help me get out. Help me get out. Help me get out.
We can rock with a rhythm. We can rock, rock, rock. Rock, 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 rock.
See, does my tank show up? Oh, there it is. All right. So, anybody that's popping in, thank you very much for hopping in. I wasn't really sure what to play tonight. So I had picked up Enshrouded, and I played it, and I think it's really cool. It's a lot of fun, but I'm kind of tired. Didn't really want to do a whole lot of thinking, so I figured I'd just play this, and I got some new tanks that I want to play around with. So, I've been having a little bit of fun with them. So, played a little bit earlier today, and wanted to kind of continue on. Can't do anything on this, I don't believe. Can't put a gun rammer on it because it's a reloader. So we gotta build some credits first. So, all right. Do one little thing. Oh, did my music not play? Piss me off. You know, it ain't one thing, it's another. Audio. Oh. Should be. Stop audio to monitor and output. Alright, well, whatever. Should have checked it. What is this one? Not that one. Oh. Oop. I don't really know. I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm a little irritated with my headset, to be honest with you. Because every time I plug it in, it's different. I don't even have default on my settings anymore. I don't even have default anymore on my settings. So, I don't know why. Let's see something real quick here. See if I can hear it. Okay, some music's playing, I just hear it. I just can't hear it. Okay. Whatever, I don't care. I'm a little confused. Let's try to do this. I really don't need to hear it, but maybe you gotta just reset it. No. Alright. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm not gonna worry about it. As long as it's playing for everybody else. Alright, let's turn my heat down. All of a sudden it's like super hot in here. So, alright. I want to go and I want to try. Why is my crew income? Never selected a loader. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh. Isn't he a loader? Okay. There we go. I almost had one loader. Would have been bad. I haven't played this tank yet, so we're gonna try it out. I did play a different one that I got, the TL7, which I thought was really fun. I actually enjoy that tank. So, let's see. What do we have? This one, and this one. Well, have at it. It took a long time to get into matchmaking earlier today. I played like, I think I played like 3 battles after work. Decide what I was going to do. And like I said, I played a little bit of Enshrouded Friday night. It's pretty fun. I feel like my my Valheim gameplay is getting ruined, and I'm not able to check on that. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. If for whatever reason it does get ruined for me, then I'll have to do something different. Two BZs on the other side, one on the side. Okay. I think all the tanks. So basically, I did something that I've never done before, and I bid on some in the auction. Never done that. I had some gold. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try it, and I bid what I felt was conservatively, and I ended up coming out on top with a couple, and I was pretty tickled with that. I don't know really where I want to go. I'll just go here in case something peaks. I have to keep an eye up top too, but I haven't played this tank yet, so I don't know how good it is. Cover the K2. Maybe. What's going on, Vicious? How's your day going? I don't know. So I bought Enshrouded. It was on sale. I happened to have that money kicking, sitting in Steam. So I was like, you know what? It looks really cool. It's just different enough from Valheim that it kind of throws me off a little. But it's really neat. Oh, I do like it from what I played so far. But I was just kind of... I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I figured rather than play something where I had to think real hard, I'd just play this. I haven't played much, but I don't know. I think I got like 3 or 4 hours into it, but I haven't really done anything. Like I went and got a couple quests done, but for the most part, I didn't. I did some other stuff. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, you want to move up? Oh, you wanted to move up. But it was pretty fun. I love the building, actually. The building is really cool. You can do it however you want. You know, if you want to do like big chunks, you can do big chunks. If you want to do it block by block, that's really, really neat. Come on. I'd like to double shot him, but I don't think I'm gonna. Need him to poke. I think I got any shots on the Progetto, but it's pretty cool though. I got to figure out the map, how to use the map. Like I went into the shroud. Oh damn! I shouldn't have moved. I went into the shroud and because you got to get like I forget what it's called, shroud juice or shroud oil from a tree. And I went in there and did that. I know it's kind of random. On this side, I struggle because I always I hardly ever spawn on this side. All right. Hardly ever do I spawn on this side. So when I do, it's like, actually, this little circle, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see this little circle right here. There's a gun platform on each side. I will always position in those with a TD with a pretty good mantlet, because you can go haul down in there and you can do a ton of damage. Really, really neat. I don't want to overexpose myself. Okay, everybody's dead. We'll wait and let some people spot. There's 5 left. See 2 on the map. It's a long shot between. They encourage you to double shot. It is. Yeah, it's a new one. So I have never done an auction before. I never bid on a tank in an auction. But my son was like, this tank's pretty good, this tank's pretty good. I wouldn't bid more than this, I wouldn't bid more than that. So I went and took a chance and I bid. Nice, behind trees. Sturve. Yeah, it's a TD. No spoon, no. He usually works, and then I don't know, he might send me a message. You never know. I think he gets out of work and gets dinner and everything. He's out west. So he gets home, gets dinner, and has plenty of time to do whatever, and then sometimes they'll hop on. It is actually. It is. It's a tier 8 ISU 122-2. It looks like a friggin' arty, but it's not. So I picked this one up in the auction. I had a bunch of gold, and I'm like, you know what? I'm never gonna use the gold. So my son told me a couple tanks that were coming up, and told me what I should bid. So I bid, and I got that one, this one, and I got this one. This is an American TD. It's a tier 9 auto loader TD. It's actually pretty good. I like it. I've played 3 battles in it, I think 2 or 3 battles, and what I played of it I liked. So I'm just basically grinding crew tonight with it. So I figured I'd play these 2 for a little bit. So I'll play this one again though. I played about an hour of Division today, so I gotta divide that up into pieces. It's really cool looking. It's a little thing, kind of. The only downfall with it that I've seen so far is you have to plan your shots. So earlier I was in a battle where I didn't have to worry. I could do a reload whenever I wanted to because we were winning. And then the next battle, we weren't winning and we got overrun, and I used all 4 shells to save myself, but I couldn't I couldn't reload in time. I think the cool thing is not a lot of people have seen these too much, so I don't think they really know. And I haven't looked to see if there's anything in the store. I know there's some new stuff in the premium shop, but I don't go to the premium shop. Oh wow, I saw this dude, I thought it was Jason Statham. Is it? Oh my god. Although he's not Turkish. Looks like Jason Statham. That's crazy. In Pursuit of Turkish. The bundle gives access to a series of missions and knows the rewards of Turkish. As a crew member with Brothers in Arms and 0 perk XP, train 2 or more perks, 500 bonds. Really? 3 training booklets in each nation. 25 missions for 5 times. Universal man. Wow. 60% off. Alright. Let's get it. Get that. What's Boris the Blade have? Bundle includes Boris the Blade, crew member with unique voiceover, Brothers in Arms, 0 perk, and enough crew XP to train 2 more perks, as well as All Bets Are Off 2D style, 20 personal reserves for 50% plus 50%, for credit 1 hour, and 20 for plus 200 free. And wow, is there no way? What? Oh, okay, those guys.
Do they know who Boris the Blade is? If not, they are about to find out.
Oh my god. He looks like... So... Oh, I can't listen to him though, because he's probably not a captain. So, have you ever seen Arrow? The Green Arrow? You ever watch that?
Still warm. The blood that courses through my veins. Let's make sure it stays that way.
I wonder when this guy was available, so I would have snagged him. But this looks like the guy from Arrow. I can't think of his name right now. I can't remember his name. But I bet that is well, Russian Mafia. Yeah, I think it's Russian Mafia. I wanted to see what All Bets Are Off look like. It doesn't really know. Huh. Yeah, why not? Alright. Eerie bundle. I don't need anything else. What is this? Oh, the trade-in thing. I looked that over. I don't have anything to trade in already. They don't give you enough. They don't make it worth your while. Yeah, it's a show. It was a weekly show with Oliver Queen. I don't know if you remember him, or if you saw it. You probably didn't. Yeah, it had Oliver Queen on it. It was really good. I was looking at these too. I don't know. I kind of like traditional. So, all right, let's go back to... Where'd it go? What am I on here? I lost it. There it is. We'll play this again. Yeah, so it's called. It was called Arrow, and Oliver Queen was. It was a really cool. They did an awesome job. Right up until the end, and he had a. I want to say the guy's name was Yuri, but he had a Russian friend that was part of the Bratva, and they brought him in later in the story, and that guy looks like him. It wouldn't surprise me at all if it was him. But so every time I get this map, this is what I get. I don't get standard battles anymore. What do I want to do here? Game 12. No. I do know I don't like this tank as much as the other one. I think the other one's really cool. But I've had better games than that one too. But on this one, I don't know. It's very flat though. The other one's not too bad. I bounced some stuff with the turret. I didn't bounce anything with the lower. But the turret definitely, I bounced some stuff. So. I love this map. Just for the sound of the air. And the sand hitting the tank. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think, so I went and looked, and Valheim is not shown on Rod's list. So the thing I'm not sure is if he knows how to hide a game. Really not going to do much here. So I don't know if he knows how to hide a game. But my guess is if he does, he hit it. But I won't know he's playing it. I don't know what that guy's shooting at. Or maybe he had better view range than I did. That's a long reload between shells. But so I don't know. I don't know if he knows how to do that. But it kind of looks like he did. I want to keep him spotted. Oh. You just do a double shot? Come on. I want somebody to shoot him from the back. I tried. Now that Artie knows where I am. I think we're losing famously. I think he's in that bush. Yeah. Yeah, he might have learned that in his video that he watched. So all right. So the ship pack's moving away. He's not gonna help me. One shot for the RHM, I think. We lost. We lost. They capped out. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is I didn't think he knew how to do that. But when you go in his library right now, it doesn't show Valheim. And like we played together, and when I logged back in, it showed me the last 3 games that he played, and Valheim wasn't listed. So I'm gonna cut him some slack this week, because his uncle passed away last night. His uncle's been battling with cancer for a long time, and it finally caught up to him. So unfortunately, that, you know, that sucks when ever anything like that happens. But so I'm gonna cut him some slack. But we were together last night. So he lives like 35 minutes from me, and we both race go-karts. So we had our go-kart banquet last night. We raced different divisions, and so we talked. We sat on opposite sides. So we have a mutual friend that we've known. I've known him for a long time. My wife's known him since grade school, and they've known each other forever. And he gets irritated with Rod, so he started helping me on my cart, and helps Rod a little bit during the week on his. But when we get to the track, he works with me and helps me out. And so we hang out quite a bit. And when he rode with Rod to the banquet, and I said, where are we gonna sit? And he goes, I'm gonna put us away from Rod. And we were all the way across the place on the other side. It was freaking epic. It was funny. So he had told me that that Rod's uncle probably wasn't going to make it through the night. So he doesn't have Enshrouded. He's on a fixed income. So when it comes to games, I either I buy them for him or someone else does, depending on the game. So I haven't talked to him since last night, but oh. If I can sneak up here or not. They really changed this. They changed this up. Ooh, spotted. What spotted me? No, so he's a huge Far Cry 6 fan. Or Far Cry. He's a huge Far Cry fan. So a few years ago, when Far Cry 6 came out, I bought the gold edition for his birthday, because his birthday and Christmas are right near each other. So I bought him the gold edition, but his computer wouldn't play it, his graphics card, so I ended up giving him a graphics card so he could play it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I'll trade with you. You want to trade? Can we trade? I'll trade with you. I'd like to trade a double shot with him. Double shot espresso. I wanted to help them. Ooh. There's a Brask over there somewhere. Ooh. Wish you could destroy that stuff up there. E25 doesn't care, does he? They got a good push over there. Oh, damn it. Ah, oh, damn it. Alright. We're going. Can I go this way without dying? I think I can. A little slower, that would be nice. Alright. I want to get in a fight. Oh, yeah. I used to mess around with all the different sounds. But then I kind of get... I don't know, every time they patch the game, you know, they did a little patch and then rock spot. Had to. Yeah. Because they do these little patches. You know? Oh, little guy. Oh, the Geosaurus was back there. Didn't see him. My bad. But so I filled out a form to play CW. Never got any reply. So it stopped anyways. I think today, what's today? The 28th or 29th? Yeah, it stopped yesterday. Yesterday was the last day. So I wanted to try it. I think it's kind of a neat. It's kind of a neat concept where the tank is the hero kind of thing, and I don't know. It's kind of neat. I'll play it. I'll try it for sure. Because I would imagine it's going to be free to play. But no, I didn't. It's kind of a thing where I bought and I wasn't going to buy. Oh, really? 29th, 30th? It might be over here too. I don't know. I filled out the survey. You know, told them I had almost, 14 years playing World of Tanks and all the other games that I checked off, hoping that, you know, I'd get a call. We might win this. But so no, I looked at I don't know. I got thinking about it. So Friday, so Thursday night, when Rod and I played Valheim, I got irritated with him, you know, talking about how he looked things up, you know. And I'm like, well, he's gonna ruin this game for me. So, the hell's a nomad? Oh, that's a nomad. So I'm like, all right, well, if he's gonna ruin it for me, then why don't I look to see what else there is? I would think he would. I'm not sure if Spoon would. I would think Spoon would. I think he'd know about it. Whether or not he'll play it, I don't know. But when I really thought about it, it's like I looked at my account, you know, and I had X amount of money in my Steam, and Enshrouded happened to be that price, you know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Enshrouded, and it's weird because if you play Valheim and then you play Enshrouded, they're quite a bit different. I kind of like the combat in Enshrouded. I almost think that tiger's been AFK this whole time. Yep, he's been AFK this whole time. But it's really neat. The building mechanics are pretty cool, and the fact that like it's not procedurally generated, so I think the chests have different loot in them depending on the person. I'm not really sure. But like you can, there's one guy I watched, this guy that he was showing off his house, and he didn't want to dig up, so he burrowed down, and he's got a freaking basement. He cut out, so when you first start, you get your little, it's a little bit like, I didn't do too bad. It's a little like Ryzen, where you have like a blood pool, but it's a, I don't know what the hell else it's called. But you have like a flame. So instead of a blood pool, you have a flame. You have all these bosses that you got to hunt down, just like Ryzen. So it's got a lot of different similarities to different games. But this guy, he dug a tunnel like way outside of his. So when you plant your flame, you only get a certain area to build in. Well, this guy found a way to dig a tunnel, and he dug it underneath, and went to his house. And then he, instead of going up, he went down, and it looks really cool. It's the video is just about him building the house. It's not about anything else. It's not about him. No secrets, none of that stuff. And that's what's so cool about it. Because I don't want to ruin it, and I don't know, I just want to experience it. It's like I know Valheim's going to get ruined for me. So I'm curious to see, because I was told by people that if he accidentally loads the wrong map, that's how I'll know. He'll load the wrong map, or he'll load a character that has like all the extra stuff. And then when I log in, I'll know. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna give him a little bit of a break this week. If we play Wednesday, we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna cut him some slack this week. But if he does if he does ruin Valheim, then I'm gonna be really pissed off. But then I'll just go back to playing by myself on Wednesdays. We should have stuck with Generation Zero, but it broke. So, and it's still broke. It seems like it's still broke. This is a hard one. This freaking thing, I love this. This tank's fun. The downfall is the load. It takes quite a while to reload. I love the sound. I like autoloader sounds anyways. Oh, that sucks for him. But yeah, it's weird because it's a TD. It's a TD on a medium chassis. And actually, the funny thing, I'll show you when I get back. They added some stuff. So they added vehicles into it, which I had the vehicles shut off. 'Cause I don't want to drive around the map. Makes no sense driving around and running robots. But they did something, and it breaks in the main menu if you try to multiplayer with somebody that has I forgot what it is. So I've logged in a couple times. I can play by myself. Rod can play by himself, but if we try to join up, it doesn't work for some reason. So that's kind of why I went to Valheim. But motherfucker. You got a snapshot in there. We're gonna die. They have map control. Yeah. I haven't seen any patch notes where they fixed it. I'm surprised they just come around this corner. No, I mean, just what little bit I've played of it and Shrouded, I'm like, this is pretty cool, and it's going to take some time to figure out. And it's really funny because, like, I'm trying to do something that you do in Valheim, and it doesn't work, and I'm like, oh, damn it, wrong game. Can't really do much because Renegade's got me. So if I try to run back, the Renegade's gonna get me. Although I can take another shot, but fucker. Now I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Yeah, it's an autoloader with a 30-second battle. Yep, it's an autoloader with a 40-second reload. So, and it's kind of like the Aston Rex. I don't know if you know the Aston Rex at all. It's similar to that, where like if you shoot, there's a long time between shots, and then you got 40 seconds of reloading. So you're kind of screwed either way. But Jesus. Wow. This lane's covered. Nope, renegade. Guy backed out in the open. Our 54 is all alone. Oh well. I can't believe the T-30 is afraid of the T-54. I mean, he doesn't have camo, so he probably doesn't have very many battles in the tank. So it's possible his crew's not very good. But oh well. I gotta see if I raise enough money to try the other tank I got. I have one tank that I didn't play on after Christmas. This one. I do not. I can't put an autoloader on a damn thing. Oh, actually, you can do this though. Oh, I hate that. I forgot about it. Oh. Alright, that's that. This is an autoloader too. They went crazy with autoloaders, to be honest. Yeah, they get a little carried away this year with autoloaders. Engine power. Top forward speed. Alright. That's okay. I don't want a turbocharger. We'll try this one. I haven't played this one either, so it'd be cool to try. It's just tough. It's tough looking at like games. You know, it's like I don't know if you've ever seen Mr. Beetlebum. So he's a World of Tanks guy. He's got a pretty decent following. If it was an object and a name, it'd probably be, yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, no. World of Tanks is not much different than that. So, and this is an autoloader as well. So, where am I here? Okay, I know where I am now. But he got on the enshrouded thing. And he's loving it. I mean, he's playing it every day, and I was watching his stream the other day, and somebody came into his stream, and was like, I didn't subscribe to you for this, and was like really pissed off that he was playing something other than what, you know, what he was normally plays, which he's played Subnautica, he's played a lot of different games, but his primary game is World of Tanks. And it's just so funny that this guy was like all up in his shit about it. I didn't go the right way. I should have went. Oh no, I guess I did. Wait a minute, did they change this map? I don't know. That was a rock. So this is a 3-round clip. And the guy's like, yeah, I didn't subscribe to you for this game. And I'm like, Jesus, dude, who the hell are you? You know, it's like, I don't know. That kind of stuff kind of chased me a little bit. Oh, better wreck that KB4. Yeah, alright. You're gonna have a KB4 coming, dude. You have a KV4 coming. Let's motor right around, buddy. Oh, he knows what he's doing. Does. Oh, he's a double arrow. A little more, buddy. Oh well. Can't do nothing there. Can't do nothing there. For sure. It's a different tank. I'm not sure. Not sure what to think of it. The 7032 did a double shot on me. So yeah, I don't know. That's my first run though. And I don't have anything, I haven't really put any time into it, so I don't really know. But so I don't know. I've like I said, I played around a little bit. Oh, I wanted to show you too. See this? He thinks that CCs are the only ones that play World of Tanks in the world. Some people just don't have anything better to do. Yeah. So if you look at this profile, right? Look at this profile here, and look at all this stuff, right? And then if I throw this one up, it's the same profile. So it's basically an ISU backwards. Basically. It's pretty funny, actually. It's actually an ISU backwards. So. Yeah. Well, yeah. It could actually be like the top of a Ferdinand on top of an ISU. Yeah, it's kind of funny that way. And you get this thing if you really want ugly. You know, this thing. This thing is really, really dumb. But it's kind of fun though. It does a lot of damage. Actually, I'll play it. I'm gonna play it. But no, what I really enjoyed like Friday afternoon, I downloaded Enshrouded and I logged in and I slowly played around. I built a little fort, nothing really big. Worked, looked up things. It's like, okay, I didn't look anything up online, but I mean like look in a crafting thing and say, oh, I need this, and then try to figure out where to find it. And it's kind of fun. I'll probably play that tomorrow. We'll see. I need to go to bed early. Yeah, it does. Where am I? We'll go this way. I don't have any gold in it though. Tier 10s, dude. Up against tier 10s. I have no gold. That sucks. Not as bad as this guy though. The ISM, he's got it worse. That tank is painful until you get it fully maxed out. That's fun. 277. That's good. That's what I need. There's no arty. That's a plus. I don't know what I have for pen. 130mm armor piercing. 440. Okay. Oh, look at that. And a BZ at that. Not crazy. Our E5 needs to stop where he is. Yeah, baby. Take that. That sucks. You guys pissed now. The turret that large looks like people would love to shoot. Yeah. It's rounded. I mean, it is rounded, so it does have that. Damn it. Sounds like it does a menacing amount of damage. Oh, damn it. I wasn't loaded yet. The BZ. BZ got brave. Yeah, 7 got brave too. Gotta watch out for that Wizzy 111. Alright, he's down low. We're holding our own pretty well. I gotta remember, I keep forgetting to turn right mouse button. What the? I want the BZ to really yoink himself out of there. You know, like if he got out where I could get a side shot and track him from my big buddy. I know that's why I put it on. I like it. He moves. He moved too much that time. Oh, damn it. I had a good shot. Should have waited just a little bit. Oop. I weigh more than he does. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. But I'm tying him up. Oh, collecting tanks. I know. It's what I don't know. I try not to. I mean, I have most of the premiums, but I try to play, you know. Every now and then, I know you have a night where it's just, this is a crappy night. But, I mean, that tank doesn't do very well in tier 10s, but I mean, it does. It does if you're on a place where you can do a little sniping, and it does all right. But when you try to do, I mean. You'd think, right, being a tier 10 or tier 8, I mean, the SU 130 is more beneficial. The yeah. Well, that's how you become a car guy, right? Is collecting Hot Wheels, and then when you grow up, you want to keep going. But I mean, you'd think this thing would be comparable to this thing, but if you put them both side by side, this thing's going to out damage the other. Even though this thing can block a fair amount, but oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, 3 new look at that. Oh my word. Chi-Ha. How's the Chi-Ha? Alright, well, let's convert that. Okay, and then do this. Do I think I did that already? Wait, what's this one? I did that one. This one. Celebrate my crew training. What was the other one I played? This one. Yeah. So if I go back, just for kicks, right? If I go to this, did that help me move the needle? It almost does. Okay, so it almost does. Not really. I mean, I get this close. The other thing too, when they first did this game, this radio would be on this, or this motor or whatever would be on this tank, so that when you, so that when you unlocked, you could be choosy. Oh, how am I doing? I don't want to do that. Oh, let's see. What do I need here? I'm going to this, but I should unlock all this. More penetration. So a couple battles, well, one battle anyways. We'll get one of these two, which should probably be this. But all right. Because I've already maxed this one out. Now I just gotta go to there. I bought this, but I don't use it. What else? This one here is the one that needs the help. Oh. Okay. So maybe I should do this then. Yeah, let's do this. Because this one here is a grind. This tank is kind of painful. There we go. That looks better. Let's do 20. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, yeah, let's do that. That makes this tank a little better. And then what do I need? Need that. Which is a fair amount, but that's okay. We'll try it. Actually, my 703 too, I only shoot HE in it. It's dumb, but that's why I do it. It's fun. Hey, look at that. Another guy used his gold. I still have my Matchbox cars from when I was a kid. So, when I graduated high school, and I was moving, well, when I was moving out of my parents' house, I had, at that time, so you're talking the 90s, early 90s, I had most of the Star Wars toys from the 80s. I had an actual Millennium Falcon, I had all that stuff. And I was going to move into a smaller house, my own house. Out of everybody, he had to hit me, that bastard. So I decided that I was going to sell all my Star Wars stuff. And I happened to have a friend. His girlfriend was like a huge Star Wars fan, like gigantic. and I had all the stuff out. She went through everything, and she bought everything I had. Taking it rough here. And I still have some. Fucking dang. We get him twice. Oh, that son of a bitch. Went right over my head, get a track. What the hell? Comes. Yay. The whole reed's pretty, or carry. It's pretty rugged. I get him? I didn't hit him. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Wow, that dude. Oh, is that the same one or a different one? Could be a different one. I think he's got a. I think he wants to take me out or something. What would you do that for? Alright. Should have double shot him. Oh, we're about to get from behind. Oh, we're not. Okay. Nah, I think I clicked first. No. When I was a kid, it was all Star Wars and G.I. Joe and Matchbox cars. But I bet I have 300 to 400 Matchbox cars sitting upstairs in my garage. Some of them are, I want to say 50, probably 50 of them are probably wrapped in paper towels, and they're in a case. So I don't know. Last time I checked, they were still in mint condition. I didn't scratch or break my shit when I was a kid. I had friends that did it for me, but yeah, I went through some of my Matchbox cars and gave them to my son as he was growing up, but I kept special ones. Like there was a time where they just came out with one where there's a plastic piece in the back where you could do a high rise, jack the back of the car up and stuff. They came out with a few of those, so I snagged those. Yeah. And I used to, like, when my grandfather owned a junkyard, and whenever we would go through the cars, they'd find all these old Matchbox cars the kids left in there and stuff like that. And I would take those, and I'd take any that were really damaged, and I would like crush them down and make them look like junk cars and do all kinds of stuff to them. But I had a select few that I didn't. I had It's funny because even as a kid, I had cars that I would bring out and play with my friends, and then I had my own set. So my set stayed in my room, and I took a tablecloth sized piece of paper, and I drew a racetrack on it, and then I took another one and drew like roads to the racetrack, and I had that set up in my room. And those cars never were around my friends. They were just for me. And those are the ones that I have in a box or in a case that are all wrapped and stuff. I have to actually this spring, before it gets really hot, we're gonna go up there and clean them all out, clean my garage out, sort through my toys. I have a oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. Voltron. I have a Voltron robot, or a figure, and it's 5 individual cats that all piece together to make one big robot. I did when I was a kid, yeah, personal use. Because I had some friends that they didn't like, my cousins and stuff. They didn't give a shit about their own stuff. They sure as hell didn't give a crap about yours. They would literally wreck everything. Because in their household, if they wrecked it, they got new stuff. My household, I didn't get new stuff. My parents would buy me something, and if it broke, I didn't get another one. My dad he drove truck and was gone all week. So he had, we had one income, and I had to take care of my stuff. My sister, one time, she wanted to get a new bike, and my parents told her no. So she thought she'd be sneaky, and she went out back one day, and my dad had this pickup that had kind of a lift kit in it. So it was up off the floor pretty good, or the ground. And she took the car, she took the bike and laid it down behind my dad's truck. My dad didn't see it. So he went to work and backed over it. And he refused to buy her a new one. Like, absolutely refused to buy her a new one. My grandparents, they went and bought her one. My dad wouldn't let her have it for the longest time. So we're all 8s here. No Artie. I'm hoping I can keep the Kyrie from advancing. Alright. Get damage out of him. The spotting damage. I can't cross, but who the fuck is he? Dude. I don't know where he is. Freaking nomads, man. Where did they come from? Hoping that Soma would. I don't know where he is. I'm not sure how the nomad's hitting me. Oh. He's over there. This is Soma. Oh, where the fuck is he? Wow, I have no vision at all. I have no vision. He was sitting right there and I couldn't see him. That's crazy. Could not see him at all. I don't think my crew is that good in this thing either. Oh, I know. Like I had cousins like, so where, like, we used to go to a racetrack. When I was a little kid, I went to this racetrack because my grandfather owned a race car and they had a driver and stuff. And you had wooden bleachers, and then underneath the bleachers, it was all dirt and sand. I had a little case that had like 10 cars. Those went to the sand. Those are cars that I didn't care about. And if I lost them or left them, they were fine. But those went to the racetrack. But I had friends that, like my cousins, they'd go in a garage or something with a cement floor, and they would like zoom the car against the wall just to see how much damage it would do. It's like, what the hell? I mean, yes, Matchbox cars, were back then were, I don't know if they're 50 cents or what, or 75 cents. It might even have been a buck back then too. I don't know, but still. Yeah. Well, when my son was young, really young, we went to a tank museum that's a couple hours away from us. It's a kind of a National Guard type place, but they remodel tanks. Like they bring tanks in and they refurbish them. And we went there one day, and they had, I want to say that they had an Artie, the M41, I think it is. Let me look actually while I'm thinking of it. Sorry. They had an M44 Artie sitting there. They had I think they had a Jagdpanzer or Stug. Yeah, they had like 2 Stugs there. And they had a Nashorn. And I think they had trying to think what the other thing was they had. A Hetzer maybe? I forget. But they had these two, the 2 Stugs were side by side. And even then he knew the difference between the guns that were on them and stuff like that. And he told the guy that he goes, my dad has a garage. We could bring one to our house and restore it for you and help you restore it or whatever. And I just started laughing. I'm like, there's no way my truck and trailer could tow one of them things. But I'm thinking about how cool that would be. Like I have 10 acres of land where I live. And my neighbors have another 10. And then my other neighbors have 22 acres. And I'm sure that if I brought home a tank, they would pretty much allow me to, because we have all woods. And we have login trails through the woods and stuff where we've cut firewood and everything. So I'm pretty sure that if I owned a tank, I would definitely have a spot to play with it. So it'd be cool. Cool to have a tank, like an older one, you know what I mean, like one that you fix up and paint and make it look nice and just ride it around a little bit. Man. I wanted to buy a cannon. There was a school a couple towns over that had a cannon, and like an old army cannon, and it was all plugged. You couldn't do anything with it, but it was, you hook it onto the back of a truck, and it had like they had welded a bunch of shells together to set it next to it and stuff, and fake shells. And I wanted it. I wanted to bring it home and put it in my driveway and bolt it down, but I couldn't get him to sell it. I live out in the woods, so I could have some pretty cool stuff if I wanted to. And I also live in a state where firearms are welcome. Like well, it'd be facing down the driveway. Not facing the neighbors, but it'd definitely be facing down my driveway. It would surprise our UPS and FedEx guys. You know, like when UPS and FedEx came, they'd be a little surprised. They'd probably question it. After a while, though, they'd get used to it, but it'd be pretty funny for a while. Hey, full-time, how's it going? How is your day or night going? I almost feel like I gotta sit here. Yeah, we'll sit down here. Let those guys do the main fighting. You already. That friggin'. I wonder if I can get down enough to where 3045 can't hit me. Damn it. Nah, we're screwed. Yep. Oh, that was sucked. That sucked. SpongeBob SquarePants killed me. Yes. It's wicked peaceful where we are. Matter of fact, my driveway, my driveway used to be a walkway. That's all it was. It was a walkway. It was a trail up in the woods, and we made like a 25-foot path, and eventually put a road into it, and I put my house on it, and and then the rest of them moved in. It was really nice when I was all by myself, but that didn't last very long. I don't see us winning this, but it'd be nice if somebody capped. Or maybe 2 capped. No Bigfoots. We have bobcats. Yeah, we have bobcats. We have some coyotes every now and then. Like coyotes, wild dogs come through occasionally, not too often. A lot of deer, a lot of skunks. We have a ferret right now, a wild ferret that's living in my garage. It's hunting mice. I haven't seen him in a couple of days, but he's been pretty busy in there. So those guys are, yeah, Newbie and CDN, those are decent clans. So but yeah. Yes. Yep, they are. Yep. So one of our cats, well, I shouldn't say that. We had, a few years ago, we had a 4-foot snowstorm. But we got 4 feet of snow in one storm. And I have game cameras out to kind of see like what goes on around at night and stuff. And my wife noticed on the game camera that we had a cat that was out in the storm. And then we got the 4 feet of snow, and she had been out there for just about a year. It was her and a couple others, and the other 2 never came around, but one of them had a house. We knew where one of them lived, and she kept coming around. And then we found she was pregnant, so we brought her in. So we have 2 of her kittens, and we rehomed her with the person that works with my wife, because we already had a cat, and he didn't get along with the mom cat. But so we kept her 2 babies. We had 2 babies out of a litter of 5 lived, because she wasn't strong enough to give birth. But being outside, she didn't have a good diet and stuff. But yeah, it was 4 feet of snow in one storm. It was crazy. We didn't lose power. Jesus, tier 10s again? Man. Those will stay over here, I guess. Yeah. It's pretty impressive when 4 feet of snow falls. We didn't lose power. We had a lot of shoveling, a lot of plowing. But and then the following year, my wife and I bought snowmobiles, and we haven't got any snow since then. Pretty much non-existent. Hmm. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I did not even notice. I didn't notice that it had a 60 TP. Hmm. I'm gonna take one, I'm sure. No, you can't do nothing with that, dude. Although it did block one of his shots. Block that one. Can't do anything to him. Alright, we'll just do this. Probably should have switched to heat. Oh. But twice. I'm gonna be all alone here. The way these guys are playing. Almost should have. Oh, that must suck for you. I don't want to give you the side. Alright. That guy? Nah, whatever. This thing can't do shit against tier 10s. Can't even do shit against its own. It can't do anything against its own tier. You know? I hate this thing. I'm probably gonna free experience my way out of it. Because I can't stand the thing. But oh well. It's not going to be a skunk, but I didn't realize actually what kind of map it was. I didn't even notice because I'd forgotten that I didn't get sick of doing the same standard battles, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit. And since I've done that, very seldom do I get a regular standard battle. So when I went where they were, I didn't even dawn on me that it was this kind of a battle. I have this AMB. I never remember if I've ever really played it. I haven't been on this side of the map in quite a while. That guy was clueless. He didn't even know. He's dead. Nice. Alright. There's a stirve back there somewhere, though. Oh, these guys are getting surrounded. E55A. Some tanks aren't too bad. Some tanks can handle it. But for some reason, the IS-2 really can't. I don't know why. The IS-2 is... it's difficult. We're pretty even, though. Our Foch is gonna die because he over... yeah, he's gonna die because... watch out for that dude. Who's in there? Tortoise? Who the tortoise is in there? In the cat. I think they can just fire right in there too. Maybe not. But I think they could blind fire in the base. Ooh. Don't know. To get rid of him, it'd help. This TVP would be good to get rid of too. He's pretty well protected though. Oh, he's not. Nice. Yeah. I don't think he should have went there. Yeah. I think we're done. Nope. No resets. No resets. Oh well. Oh well. That's good for me tonight. I've had enough. I gotta go to bed. But yeah, my plan tomorrow is to mess around with Enshrouded. So I may not do a lot, but I'll be playing it anyways. Kind of messing around, see what I can do with it. And I just, because I want to go, I have to craft some stuff. I need there's a few things I need to get, so I'll probably play Enshrouded tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll see how things go. We'll probably do some Valheim, and then I'll be away the rest of the week, and then I'll be back Monday night. So yeah. So right now it's gonna be Enshrouded. Most likely it'll be Enshrouded, and then Valheim. I was gonna download the Soul Mask demo. So Soul Mask game, they have a 40-hour demo. And it's I was gonna download it because it looked really cool, but you can't pick. From what I can see, you don't pick your character. Your character's pre-picked for you, and kind of like Rust. And you're an Indian, and you're scavenging in the woods and all that. But they have these little freaking prairie dogs or whatever. And everybody that plays it gets so frustrated with those things that they quit because they don't give up. They chase you till you die. It's a very cool survival game, somewhat. But I watched somebody play it today, and they were having the same problem that everybody else I've seen. They get 2 or 3 prairie dogs that chase them, and they can't get rid of them. And they can't play the game because every time they turn around, there's another one. And you basically build a base, you scavenge, you do all that stuff, and you discover lore throughout the map. The climbing is really janky with it. There's a lot of things about it that are kind of janky, but it's a demo right now. It's a 40-hour demo. And I really wanted to try it, but after watching After watching somebody stream it today, I'm like, nah, I got enough stuff in the iron right now. So, but anyways, yeah, thanks for stomping in. Good to see you, Vicious. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll dabble with some Enshrouded. So, all right, take care. Have a great. This is gonna be Wednesday for you, right? It's today. Oh no, today's Wednesday for you. No, today's Tuesday for you. So, you have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow. You can check out Enshrouded with me. See you later.